This speed boost is impossible to defend. So which speed boost am I talking about? Guys, I am talking about the step over speed boost. However, there are two more speed boosts that I am going to show you in this video. Before we get started, you need to know that the rapid play style is absolutely game changing on FC24 and you really need it if you want to perform the speed boost. Even if you don't have the rapid playstyle, these speed boosts are still very much effective. However, like I said, with the rapid playstyle, they are just even better, right? So which speed boost am I talking about? First up, we have the step over speed boost, right guys? It is back and it is absolutely devastating. So how do you perform the step over speed boost? So first up, you have to perform a step over. It is a 2-star skill move. How do you perform a step over? It is pretty simple. Look at the controller. So you have to go from 3 to 12 in an anti-clockwise direction while keeping the left stick straight and exit with the R2 button. I know it might be confusing, so look at it again. I'm sure this tutorial has been helpful so far, so make sure to click that like button. Once again, 3 to 12 and the left stick will remain at 3. You will exit straight with the R2 button. It is absolutely game changing. Like I said, absolutely game changing, and it is very hard to stop your player once you have used this speed boost move. Also remember, whenever your player's direction changes, so does the direction of the input changes, right? So if I am facing upwards away from goal, I will go from 12 to 9 in order to perform the step over. So just keep that in mind and practice the step over in all directions, and remember to exit with the R2 button. Only then will you be able to activate the sprint boost. I absolutely love the step overs in FC24, guys. They are game changing and they are broken. Next up, we have R2 double tap. Yes guys, it is back in this year's game. All you have to do is double tap the R2 button and your player is going to accelerate at the maximum pace. But you need a lot of space in front of you in order to be able to do this move successfully. Before I show you the third speed boost, guys, we need to know where can we use the speed boost, and only then will we be able to use them successfully. Otherwise, there is no point of watching this video. Look, in this example, we have two things. We have space in front of us. That is what you want to keep in mind. Second, you want to see how good your opponent's player switching is. If his player switching isn't good, you want to use the speed boost. Third, once you are through on goal, you need to be clinical. See what happens. Once again, we set him up and we go with the sprint boost, and then we do a ball roll and then we take a shot, right? After doing a shot cancel. Once again, because the opponent was in a 50-50 situation, we were able to score this goal. So when I received this ball, I was pointing the left stick upwards. I set up the opponent like I told you in my yesterday's dribbling tutorial. Always set up the opponent. Once the opponent has been set up, you want to exploit that space. You can do it either by using controlled sprint or the speed boost. In this situation, we need the speed boost because there's a lot of ground that we have to cover. If you have to cover a lot of ground, you will go with one of these speed boosts that I am showing you in these videos. Now we are going to use the double tap R2 button. Why are we doing so? Because we have a lot of space in front of us. So when you have a lot of ground to cover, for example on the wings, that is when you're going to go with this speed boost, right? And now you might be wondering, King Sunny, what if there is tight space? What skill move or what speed boost should I use over there? Don't worry, I will show you that in a moment, right? So first, you need to know where the space is. You need to know how much space you have and if the opponent's switching is good or not. If the answer to these questions is no, then you will go with one of these speed boost. So the third speed boost is going to be the L1 speed boost in combination with the controlled sprint speed boost. Now what is the L1 speed boost? It is the good old straight dribbling speed boost, right? So you are going to hold L1, right? And then exit with the R2 button, and this will be the result. And it is absolutely game changing with rapid players. It is best used when you have pocket of spaces in and around the box. It is absolutely game changing, guys. So you hold L1 and then you exit with the R2 button and the opponent will be left for dead, guys. So what is the new controlled sprint speed boost, guys? It is simply holding the R1 button and then exiting with the R2 button. It is absolutely game changing if you want to have that change of pace and confuse your opponent. I will also show you a gameplay clip doing exactly just that. So look, in this example, I give the ball to Diaby, right? And now I have space in front of me, but the opponent has switched. So he can cover the ground. So what should I do in this situation? I have pocket of space. I am going with the R1 controlled sprint. Okay, I'm just holding R1 button. I'm holding R1, and the moment I see there is space and he thinks I'm going to pass the ball inside, I use the R2 button, I burst past, and I end up scoring this easy goal. Look, once again in real time, it is absolutely game changing. R1 in combination with the R2 button, and you can do the same with L1 Sprint Boost. Over here in this example with Ousmane Dembele, we used the L1 Sprint Boost and the defender was left for dead, guys. Even the L1 Sprint Boost in combination with R2 double tap is absolutely game changing. So you need all three skill moves and then you have to use them in combination if you really want to take your game to the next level.